Hey y'all, Grand Rising, peace and love. I hope all is well and everyone's having a fabulous day. My name is Tiara Sade and it is time for the divine message for the collective. Yes, I know you guys have been sitting on the edge of your seats for this message. Shout out to all of you guys who have been supporting me. Thank you for booking a service with me on tiarasharday.com. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Tiara Neo Sade. The links are in the comment section. Make sure you're subscribing and clicking on the bell so you know when I'm posting a new video. Hey y'all, how you doing? Gary, Kip, how are y'all? Welcome. So many of you know the deal. I do readings, consultations, counseling sessions. I teach sacred sexuality, the spiritual and magical purposes and medicinal purposes of plants and herbs. I teach plant-based cooking workshops. I do dream interpretation, although that is not on my website. I do a bit of dream interpretation. Shout outs to you guys who just booked me for that. And I do a lot of other things like help others relocate to Costa Rica. I lived there for 2 years. I am a psychic medium, prophet, oracle, high priestess, whatever you'd like to call me, or you could call me Tiara Sade. Some of y'all call me Neo, and all of that is perfectly fine. Hey Tiffany, peace and love, welcome. So last night, really quick before we get into the message, y'all, peace. So last night I did a video called I'll Tell You a Story, and it was on my mind for a while, but one of my friends, we talked, we had an amazing talk yesterday, shout outs to her and her beautiful family, about just, there's so many of you guys that don't know just stuff about us. I have so much that has gone on in my life thus far, and I've been kind of quiet about it. I grew up extremely sheltered. I haven't really shared my story with a lot of you. Even though most of you have been following me for the past couple years, you've seen a little bit of, and you've heard a little bit of my story, but there's still certain things that I don't really share. So last night I did a video, I'll Tell You a Story, and I talked about love and loss in Costa Rica. That has been uploaded to my YouTube channel, Tiara Neo Sade, so make sure you're checking it out. There's 2 parts. The second part of the video kind of got cut off from Facebook for some reason. I don't know. They kind of kicked me out the live, but it's cool. That's all right. I was able to get the video. So both part 1 and part 2 are on my YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out, okay? Let's get into the message. So as I was meditating over the message, I just heard the song, Somebody Loves You, Baby. Ooh. And I was just like, okay, like somebody in love or somebody has a love interest. Hello, Sean, Carinando, Latasha. How you doing, sis? How are y'all doing? So that song just like popped into my mind, and I was literally in the living room just singing it. I don't even know all the words to the song, but I was just singing that. So I needed to title this video, Somebody Loves You. Okay, so let's hop right into the romance. Okay, that was weird. All right. So the romance aspects of this message. Somebody loves you. They do. Now I'm tapping into a couple different energies here though, because somebody is not telling you how they love you for a couple reasons there. I just kind of got shivers. Somebody belongs to somebody else, or both of y'all belong to somebody else. Ooh. Okay, y'all always get me to go deep like so soon. Like the video just started. Let me feel my way out through this thing. Like, and I'm getting a little flustered because I'm feeling a bunch of different emotions here. Okay, so somebody is not telling you how much they feel about you, or this could be vice versa. Take what resonates, and also don't make the story fit your situation. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Hopefully I have something for you next week or last week or whatever, okay? Somebody's not telling you because they belong to somebody else or you belong to somebody else. They don't want to cause a scene. They don't want to mess up their life or yours. Some of that is a little selfish because they don't want to put in enough work, or they don't want to be asked out just in case something goes wrong. It's something like that for that group. For another group, they're not telling you because they don't believe in themselves. You put Lord. Oh no. Oh boy. Some of them don't believe in themselves. So that ties into the video that I did last Monday, where I talked about, you're the boss, right? That was the title. Somebody doesn't believe in themselves enough to pursue you, or vice versa. You kind of don't think that you're a great catcher. You may not think that you have something to offer to this person, but you do. Or if you do or you don't, that other person thinks that you do, or something like that. Or you have something within you, or something that you can give to them that they value. So there's that. For others of you, you've recently told someone how you feel about them. I'm not sure how it was received. Like, I'm getting hesitation. Maybe somebody isn't moving forward with this declaration of love because of whatever reason. There's a couple different reasons I'm feeling. Like I said, some of y'all have a situation. Some of y'all don't want to rock the boat. You're in a relationship. You've been in this relationship a long time. You're not really trying to go there. For others of you, it would involve relocating. Maybe you're not trying to do that. That came up randomly. Maybe you have to relocate for this person. Or maybe you've been traveling out of town or out of state or across country to see this person. It could be secret for some of y'all. I'm tapping into secrets. I'm gonna tap right out of them secrets, because listen, y'all not gonna say Tiara told you something. Like, look, no. Okay. Yeah, somebody or something is a secret, y'all. Y'all get me going. Look, I'm not trying to get in trouble with y'all. Hey, y'all who just joined in, Cicely, Charlie, Laneker, Omi, how y'all doing? This could be somebody on your job. Now, I'm getting jobs. So, romance and work. You could be partnering with somebody who, that's heavy there, sis. I know, I feel it. I do. I feel it's real heavy and complicated. Like, there's different nuances to this thing that is like, whoa, okay. All right. You could be meeting somebody on a job, or you work with somebody, or you used to work with somebody. There's a connection, and there's also separation here. So I don't know, that could be both aspects of one person's story. But there is, some people are connecting and some people are disconnecting and moving. Like, there's movement. Maybe there's more than one or two or three of y'all. Like, what's that? Like, all right, let me just try to backtrack this to pinpoint something. I don't know. So if you're working with somebody, they're into you. Somebody's into you on your job, or some way that you make money, some exchange of money. They're really into you. They like you. They love you. You could have just hired this person if you are an employer, or they could have just relocated to your job. Like, there's movement. Like, again, okay, you could have left a job, and as soon as you left, you met somebody. There's something there with that. Maybe somebody came in the job and you're like, oh shit, like, they fine, but you realize that they're married, but then they still trying to mess with you. Like, somebody's tied. More than one or two or three are tied to other people, and there's a secret. I don't know why I thought housekeeper. Who's getting frisky with the housekeepers? Okay, like, listen, cut it out. Y'all need to get out my live with this. Y'all always up to some stuff. Somebody's getting to know the housekeeper or a house cleaner or a cleaner or a dishwasher. There's something clean. I'm stepping aside. I'm leaving that alone. So as it comes to business, money, soul's purpose, your path, I also get that somebody doesn't believe in themselves, or you're coming out of a time where you're not believing in who you are or your own gifts. Somebody has powerful gifts that came up last week. Somebody's extremely gifted, but you've been denying it, or you've been suppressing or hiding it for whatever reason. Maybe because of what other people may think, maybe because of what your family or your church is going to say when they find out that you're not only the deaconess, but you're also a high priestess. You feel me? Like somebody may have a problem with that, but the guidance here is to be your own leader. Again, you know you're the boss, right? Those two videos I feel like are tied to this message. Like you're the leader. You're not supposed to be subjecting yourself to any other authority outside of God or source or universe or whatever you choose to believe in. Like not your priest, not your pastor, not the mother of your church, not your own mama. Like, nah, somebody is meant to be the leader of their bloodline, of their family, of their town. I don't know what that is for you, but you're not supposed to bow down to anything. And I feel like you're coming into, I just got shivers. I feel like you're coming into hardships, or you're dealing with hardships because you're choosing to bow down to people, places, things. And you got no business doing that. Shit. I got a little personal, like, wait a minute. So some of y'all may go into hardships because of that. Now, as that relates to love, I just got that. So you may be coming into hardships with love because you're not supposed to be with the person that you've been with. Like it's done. Like you guys had this time together and now it's done. So infidelity could come up. If you guys are not poly or whatever, infidelity could come up because you're actually not supposed to be with this person anymore. So they may be cheating on you left or right, or you may be cheating left or right when you guys have already established that that's not how you want to conduct a relationship. But somebody is violating the relationship, violating the way things have been outlined and set because you're actually not supposed to be with them anymore. Yep. So it's like source, the spirit guides, ancestors are trying to get your attention, trying to tell you, like, actually, this is not the person anymore. Like, you guys had 5 great, amazing years, or 5 amazing months, or whatever. I'm getting 5. 5 does signify change, but there's a 5 here. Maybe you have a 5-year-old child. I don't know. Been in the house 5 years. I don't know. There's a 5. But everything is coming into your awareness, like things are breaking down. There's mistrust, there's arguments, you're losing money, you're losing sleep, somebody's gaining weight, somebody's losing weight. Things are kind of falling apart to show you that you're really supposed to move out of a certain situation. And I'm getting love here, but this really could be anything. It could be that spiritual calling I was just saying. It could be work related, money related, or whatever that situation is for you, okay? I feel like for most of you, it's a matter of getting out of your own way. Like, see, like there's something here where like nobody's really, when you think about it, like nobody's really doing anything to you. You're just not allowing certain things to play out, or you're not allowing a situation to dissolve, or you're not pursuing what you really know you're supposed to be pursuing, but it's really just you. You're the catalyst and you're causing all these things. So it's not that your partner is doing this to you. Like, nah, you're allowing your partner to do this to you because you knew 2 years ago you were supposed to leave them, but you decided not to. So really you did all of this to yourself. And that sounds really harsh. And I talk to myself like this all the fucking time. Like, baby girl, you have the gift of knowing for a reason. Like you knew. Okay, you knew this. Like they didn't do anything. You walked into this. So it sometimes the truth can hurt in that when you need to acknowledge what you've done in a situation, what you did or didn't do in a situation. Hey y'all, hey Lee, hey girl, Marshea. I think yes, that's how you say your name. I don't want to say your name wrong. I think it's Marche though, right? It's good to see you either way, beautiful. Yes, so again, I'm tapping into somebody who's highly intuitive. Like, you've seen the signs. All right. I'm also tapping into somebody who's told other people, like, I had no idea this was gonna happen. You tried it. You knew, baby. That haircut is gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Marche. Yes, sis, that's a beautiful name. Thank you. Yeah, you knew what was up. Now, here's where the dishonesty comes in, because dishonesty came up before. Now, this could play different roles in your life, but the one thing that comes to me right now in this moment is somebody has been dishonest about how intuitive they are, or how much they know, or how much they see, or there's dishonesty with that. Hey y'all who just joined in. Hey Rob. Hey Tiffany. You knew. That little emoji. I always love that emoji. Yeah, like somebody knows what was up and you probably didn't tell the other people involved what was up. Now, whether that was from your own guidance, like sometimes I get things and the guidance is, look, you keep this under wraps for a little while, just let it play out. You could have gotten that. Like, yeah, I'm going to just let this play out. I was told by a source, ancestors, not to really say anything. I'm going to just let whatever happen. Now, that's for a select few. For others of you, you kind of didn't say anything because it could have served you in that moment. Hey, look, we're all human, no judgment here. It could have served you not to say anything. Or you saying something would have just completely blew things over, and you didn't really want all of that problem. You didn't want the confrontation. Like, I get all of it. I get your whole story. Whoever you are in this, I understand that. Now, on the other hand, somebody else could know that you've been dishonest. Now, mind you, this could be vice versa. Whatever is your side, but you could know somebody's being dishonest, or they could know that you are, but they're kind of playing your game. That may or may not be malicious for a couple of you. Maybe they're just deciding, okay, well, she doesn't really want to share what's going on, so let me be cool. Like, I don't know, I'm just going to assume that everything is copacetic. I don't know. That could be the situation, or it could be, well, you know what, I'm just going to let him go ahead and hang himself because he thinks I don't know, but I know, I've been knowing. Like, whatever that situation is. Yes, that's exactly why we decided to go against self. Something was being fed, but ultimately when that real comes out, we have to deal with it anyway. Yes, and thank you for that, because I do feel that you just led me right into the next. I do feel like truth is going to be revealed in whatever way that's meant to play out in your life or that person's life. There is going to be justice here. Well, I just got shivers. Okay. There is going to be justice here, but I feel a but. It may not be what you or the other person was expecting, or there may be a little static before the full truth comes out. There's something like that. Something like that. I felt it. Yes. It's something like, like maybe hearing the truth is gonna rock somebody, but then it's gonna be like, okay, like, wow, that's all right. Well, that's what I needed. I needed that. So let me move forward with that. Okay. Also, I'm getting like source or the ancestors or your spirit guides want you to know a truth, and they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you know the truth and that you conduct yourself accordingly. Some of y'all may be dealing with like an oppressive mom or mother figure or woman or feminine energy, or somebody who's kind of vindictive or manipulative. They lie, they kind of play the victim. I don't mean to rag anybody, but some of y'all may be dealing with that energy, or you may embody some of that energy in this moment. I feel like whoever that is, it's because either you're not dealing with your traumas in the right way according to your path, or because you feel some jealousy towards somebody, or you have been dealing with a situation so long you just don't give a shit about conducting yourself with etiquette or like, I don't know, something like that is there. Hey, peace and love, sis, how you doing? Something like that is there, y'all, and I don't even know. I don't know. Shit. Y'all got a lot going on, and I understand it because life is a lot, okay? So, Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Let's get into these bad boys. Somebody could be choosing between a couple people, like that came up last week's message. So, click the link to my YouTube and watch last week's divine message for the collective. Somebody has a choice to make. You have a choice between two people, or where to go, or what type of job or business to start. But I feel like somebody has a choice. I feel like you may not have been wanting to make a choice because maybe you're waiting for guidance. For others of you, you don't want to rock a boat in a situation, and that's just what's going on. That's what's going on. Somebody don't want to rock the boat like Aaliyah. So there's a lot happening because of that. And that's not to blame anybody or anything. It's just there's a lot involved in your situation. I could feel that. Like I said, there's a lot of nuances here. A lot of ripples to your situation. All right, so divine message for the collective from the 16th to the 22nd. Mind you, time is fluid. This could have already happened, could be happening now, or will happen, or may not resonate with your story. Okay, and again, I always tell you guys, don't make it fit. Like, don't do that. It's either your story or it's not, and that's okay. And I'm gonna pull you grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. On the bottom, protected by angels, you are cherished by the angels. Somebody loves you, baby. I told you. Okay, let's put that over there. So grounding, go deep and explore your roots. Somebody needs to do that. I actually spoke about doing that last night, so I'll take this as a sign from me. I went on a jog today, so I got outside, but sitting on the earth is a requirement, especially for me. I feel that on my journey, so this is great advice for me. Go deep and explore your roots. And it could also mean you guys tapping into your ancestry too. Somebody does need to get grounded in their spiritual practices. I'll take that advice as well. So, take time to ground yourself in what is truly essential. Remember what's important in life and let go of everything else. Let go of the busyness and the frenetic pace of life. Be present in the moment. Release the flurry of worry about the future or the rehashing of the past. Oh, sorry, you guys. My nose gets a little itchy. I'm gonna have a correspondence soon. That's another thing, you guys. When I was meditating on the message, I felt that somebody was going to reach out, or somebody hasn't reached out because they're fearful. They're afraid. Maybe they're afraid of finally having an opportunity to tell the truth in a situation. They're afraid of what you're going to say. But somebody is planning to reach out, or they have, and if they have, it took them a long time to get there. But I feel like they're hesitant about it. They're hesitant to share their feelings or to speak on an infidelity or the truth. All right? That just came to me. I forgot to say that. This is the time to engage and reflect. It might be worth taking a second look at something you previously passed over. Things may not always be as they seem. Look deeper into the situations and relationships in your life. Explore your roots. Something that seems closed may in fact be just ready to open. If you go beneath the surface, you may find hidden gems of truth, light, or abundance. Ooh. So the Sacred Traveler wants you to know sometimes the voyage is fraught with the activity of so many places to go and things to do that personal energy gets scattered. It's during those times that the Sacred Traveler needs to ground their energy. Grounding can be simply a matter of leaning against a tree and imagining yourself reaching into the roots and up to the branches. This card also can mean you need to stand up for yourself. That's beautiful. Don't back down. Stand up for those who can't protect themselves. Believe in yourself. Hold firm to what you know to be true. You're like the ancient oak with its roots deep in the earth. You are noble, valiant, and strong. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I love it. Remember, again, the bottom of the deck was you're protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels, okay? So whatever you got going on, don't trip. Just tap into that inner guidance, okay? Ooh, unrequited love. Somebody got a love situation, baby. Wow. I just got that. Somebody is in love with, or somebody is so full of just good shit. Somebody is so full of good shit that people want you. They just want you. It's a part of your path. This doesn't have to be looks, but it could be. It could be because you're beautiful. It could be because they're handsome. It could be, but like I said, I'm definitely tapping into somebody who is loving, who's nurturing, who's intuitive, who has a lot to give. Y'all a hot item in these streets. In these spiritual streets. Ooh, pardon me. You know, it just came to me that this could be a spiritual thing. Maybe you have souls. Damn it. Ooh, that's somebody's story. Maybe you have souls that are searching for you, wanting to talk to you. Like in the beginning of this video, I talked about psychic mediumship. And you could have a long line of spirits and beings wanting to communicate with you, and they're trying to get through to you. Maybe you shine so bright. What's your spirit guide, Mother Gaia? What do you mean, Benjamin? That's all love. Yeah. So these are the pardon me, oops, my battery. This is the Romance Angels deck. I'm probably gonna get some new decks soon. Currently I have 4. I had a lot more that I gave away, but I might be getting some new decks. We'll see. Yeah. This came up last week. Ooh, I told you. Calling in your soulmate. Did this come up last week or in a reading I did? Nah, I think this came up last week. Present, hashtag spiritual paths. The Earth Spirit Gaia, is that your spirit guide? Well, Mother Earth, I mean, I feel like she's all of our guides, right? But I feel like calling in your soulmate came up last week in the last week's video. So if y'all didn't already, click the link to my YouTube channel, Tierra Neo Sade, and make sure you watch last Monday's Divine Message for the Collective. Or it could have been the Friday message, because last week I did the weekends. Watch both of them, okay? This came up. On the bottom, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Ooh. That's on the bottom of the deck. That's behind the scenes. And stay optimistic about your love life and past life relationship. And let your friends help you. And this could be the one. Baby, I'm putting this deck down. I'm putting this whole deck down. How are all of those lined up with each other? And then passion behind that. Damn. Somebody loves you, like I said. Somebody loves you. So again, express your love was on the bottom of the deck. So somebody is planning on giving you a message, or somebody wants to. Whatever that situation is, I don't know. But look, somebody loves you. So calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. All right, I know I read this last week, but I'm gonna read it again. Hey, y'all who just joined in. You, like everyone, has soulmates. These are people with whom you shared time in heaven and in other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, co-workers, and romantic partners. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humor, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. So if you want somebody with a nice body, you better get out there and start jogging, okay? But yeah, you guys, somebody is calling in your soulmate. Maybe it's gonna take some grounding. Maybe that's what's required, because you got grounding. Express your love and protected by the angels was on the bottom of both of those decks. So like I said, some of you, this is a spiritual call from your ancestors or spirit guides. This doesn't have to be romantic, but for most of y'all, for some of y'all, I'm feeling like this is romantic. Whether you know it or not, whether this person is going to tell you how they feel about you or not. Some of y'all got love. Just love in your whole field, your energy field. Somebody has a secret admirer, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know your story. But if you'd like a personal reading, make sure you go to my website, tierracharday.com, and book me. I am around. I think I'm gonna head out to the pool before the sun goes down, you guys. So, and I got my little bathing suit on. It's real cute. But yeah, you guys, that is all. That's your divine message for the collective. I may be back on here Friday. I have to see, you guys. My schedule has picked up quite a bit. So I'll try to give you the weekend edition, okay? But I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah. Peace and love.